Welcome to the vlog.
Is that gonna be the new intro?
Yep.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the 2024 Spring Things video. We've done one of these the past couple years. Last year was, I think, the first time I actually called it Spring Things, and it was kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different things that we do this time of year, projects, cleaning. Last year we went down and got our Bill's Pizza and Pier fries, which we'll probably do in this video because they are opening a week from tomorrow, I think. Today I thought I would start the vlog with a little trip to Lowe's. We are going to be creating a little safe space for Teddy in the yard for all of his toys, and basically the issue we're having right now is that he is a bit of a wanderer and he's only 16 months old, so we can't really just like let him free roam the yard. There's a lot of things for him to get into, and like we have like open fields along our yard with really, really deep mud and water and just high grasses and stuff, and he can't go in those areas. So we have to keep him in the main yard, and then in the main yard, the issue we're running into is, as you know, we have chickens, and so there's chicken poop everywhere. And then we obviously have a dog, and so there's dog poop here and there as well. She usually is pretty good, but I've been finding some like smack in the middle of the yard lately, so that's not good. So we decided to come up with a little solution of building him a small area that has like a little fencing around it, and that way he can go in there and we can put his toys, and you know, he can play while we're working in the yard, or we can sit in there with him and just don't have to worry as much about all of the hazards, you know. So that's what we're going to do today to get some stuff for this weekend, and it's been really nice all week, and so we've been outside a lot, and this is just a presenting problem. So hopefully next week we'll have this up and ready to go and he can enjoy that. And it's a temporary thing, obviously. Within probably a year or so we won't need this anymore, but for right now he's just still really little, and I think it's the right call. Anyway, thought I would bring you guys along and show you guys what we get and assembling it and all of that, and then I don't know what else is gonna end up in this video, but I'm glad you're here and welcome to Spring Fling.
Vlogging it out. Vlogging out spring fling. Vlogging out spring fling.
We are sober, I promise. So we're back from the store. We just were starting to kind of get the fencing set up, and then realized it's like absolutely freezing right now. The wind is so cold. So we came in, and I think we're gonna finish doing that tomorrow. So I'll show you guys tomorrow what we end up with. It was about $100 total for everything. We got 3 bundles of stakes and then a roll of fencing that's like 50 feet, and it's meant for gardening, and it's 4 feet tall. So I'll show you all of that tomorrow. And we also went to Goodwill, so I'm going to show you guys really quick what we got there. First is this cute little top that I got, and it's just short sleeve, and it's this really pretty like reddish orange floral, and it looks super dark on camera, but it's just like a flowy little blouse. And I am going to be doing a wardrobe video soon where I show kind of how I simplified and revamped my wardrobe. I didn't have a lot of like blouses, if that makes sense. Like I have a lot of t-shirts that you're gonna see, but not a lot of like blouses. So I really like this, and it was $6, so not too bad. And then we got Brandon a new flannel LL Bean. He actually has this one in like the fleece lined version of it, and I like this print on him. This color is just so good, and it is a small, but they do run big at LL Bean. It was $10, and it is like pristine, like doesn't even look like it was worn ever. There's like not a single issue with it. It's not faded, nothing. So it was a good deal. These are like $70 flannels. I call that a win. Pretty good little successful trip to Goodwill. So it's the next day, we're back in the car, and we are heading to get some fries but not Pier fries. We are going to get some fries from a truck down the road from us. And then next week we're gonna go get the Pier fries. So that'll be in this video too. So it'll just be a video of us getting French fries. Solid vlog. On the other note, I got my new glasses this afternoon. And what do you guys think? If you follow me on Instagram, I asked a lot of opinions of which ones to get. I was between two different frames, these and a blue pair. And I initially thought I wanted the blue, and then eventually the pink grew on me and everybody was saying get the pink. Or not everybody, but a lot of people were saying get the pink. So that's what I ended up with, and I really like them. They are super cute, and they're very different from what I had before, so that's kind of fun. I've had the other ones since 2017, which is crazy. Literally the exact same pair of glasses since 2017. So this is a new change, and now I'll probably have these for the next like 10 years, so. I don't know what else we're gonna do today. Because it's gross out, it's really cloudy, nothing. It's been raining all day so far. We're gonna work on the little like fenced in area for Teddy, like I said yesterday, but with the weather it's been gross and now it's like soaking wet outside. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so this one's mine. I got the pickles and cheese and ranch on it. And then Brandon's is underneath, and he got, what'd you get, the bacon cheese ones?
Yeah.
So his just has bacon and cheese, so they look good.
Bacon, cheese, ranch, scallions.
Bacon, cheese, ranch, and scallions, got it. Good morning. It is Sunday and it is beautiful. Baby is sleeping, so we're gonna work on this while he's asleep for the next few minutes and get as much done as we can before he wakes up. But this is the little area. So his toys, we're probably gonna move into this garage so we can bring them out here. And then this is the fencing we got. It's 4 feet tall. We wanted to get 3 feet, but they didn't have rolls that were like long enough. This is 50 feet. And there'll be more stakes in the front here, obviously. And then we have to work out how we're going to do like a gate so that I can like move in and out of it easily or bring toys in and out. I think that'll be like a good little area for him, you know, to be in while we're working on stuff or whatever and not have to worry about him roaming this very vast yard with hills and chicken poop and dog poop. And this is going to be such a wonderful place for him to grow up and play, but he's still, you know, 16 months old. He's little. This is the state of my garden. Have not done anything with it yet. We did get a rototiller this year, secondhand from our lovely neighbors over there. They put it out by the road and we grabbed it and are gonna just fix it, or Brandon's going to, I should say, and get rototilling this all up and get the soil good, and that'll be in the next few weeks. It's still not quite to that point yet. It's not warm enough. We're still very much in like early spring here. So like today is like 50-ish. Here's our little sandbox. Guys, this was mine from 1995-ish. I was born in 94, and I believe we got it either that summer or the summer after. So this thing is 30 years old. His little eyes are missing, but it's okay. He still does the job. And we've got a bunch of little toys in there for him and sand, which we now have to probably take out so that we can move this because it's like 100 pounds of sand. Isn't that so fun? Like toys from the 90s, they hold up, man. Go little tykes, go. I really like when you wear your vest with your short sleeve shirt.
Just so my nipples stay warm.
That's going on the internet. That's a much better plan than the zip ties.
Yeah, I think this will work out good.
Seems a lot more sturdy like this, so he just like wove it through. You guys have an entire yard and this is where you choose to hang out. Okay. Oh, hi. Where's your other sister? Oh, that's not your nesting box, ma'am. Excuse me. Yes, please go out in the sunshine. Sophia! Okay. You go, girl. Look at her. She's already trying to find a way in. This is a no chicken zone. You and your poop are to stay out. Immediately testing how strong it is. How can I break out of here? Hi! Are you in your playpen?
Hi.
Yeah, that is where you'll have your lunch. Teddy's down for his nap, and I thought I would show you the project that I'm working on currently that is 100% not just a spring project, but I have picked it up as of late more and more because I have had a little bit more time to work on it. But in reality, this has been going on for probably about a year now, and that is my quilt. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know a while back I said that I wanted to hand sew a quilt. And I started one, like I am doing it. I just have not documented any of it because it's taking forever. And I'm really excited for it to like be finally done and to be able to show you guys it. But this is probably one of the most like labor intensive projects that I have ever taken on. So let me show you where I'm at with that and how I kind of am doing it. This is not going to be like a I'm going to finish this quilt in this video type of thing, but I am just taking a moment to work on it, so I just figured I would show you what's been going on with it. Okay, so these are my bags of quilt pieces. So I'm doing a hexagon quilt, and I have sewn hundreds of hexagons by hand. And they are all different patterns. So a handful of these, I think maybe 5 or 6 of the patterns, I actually purchased a like bundle from Michael's to get started. Actually, like these right here, that yellow one, those are all from Michael's, but every other one in this quilt is sourced from Goodwill. I have been searching and grabbing patterns from Goodwill. They sell just like scrap pieces of fabric there for really, really cheap, like $2. And so I've been getting stuff from there. My sister gave me some of her old fabric. So it's truly like a secondhand, like thrifted materials quilt, which is so cool. But yeah, this is the first bag. And then I've got this bag here. As you can see, I have the number of how many are in here. And then this is the most recent bag, which right now only has 75, but I'm gonna add to this because I just completed all of these pink ones, which there are 18. That's like the average that I've done for each of the patterns. If I have enough fabric to do 18, I do 18. I don't know where that number came from. I think it might have been from these like initial ones from Michael's. Like that's what fit on each of the squares I got, I think. Anyway, but yeah, I just completed all of these, and I'm gonna show you how I make these little hexagons next. And so after all of these are done, I need 450 of them. I'm gonna hand sew them all together on their edges and make a huge like queen size quilt. And then I will have to obviously buy the batting for inside of it, and then a backer piece, which I think I'm going to use like an old thrifted sheet. And then I obviously then have to quilt it at the end, which I'm going to try to do by hand as well. And the only part of this I think I'm going to do with a machine is sewing the edges together. Otherwise everything else is hand done. So yeah, it's a big project. Okay, so this is how I've been doing this. I just laid this fabric out. So this is how I've been doing it. So this is my guide. It is a soup bowl, and I use this one specifically. No, it's not dirty, it's stained. And I trace circles. So I do that first. Let me show you. So I'm on the back of the fabric, by the way. I don't know if that was already obvious. Just tracing around this bowl. I'm not going to do it on camera because I literally can't do this one-handed. And then I cut them all out, and then I'll show you how I sew the hexagon together. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I sew this little hexagon. I have my circle that I cut out. Doesn't have to be super perfect, just close. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, and then fold it in half again with the like faded side out, you know, like this is the back. Some fabric, it's going to be the same on both sides, but with a lot of like quilting cotton and stuff, it's definitely faded more on one side, you can tell. Okay, so I've got it like this, and then I'm going to take my needle. I've just got like plain white thread, and you are going to put it here and like poke it through. So like, as you can see, and pull that through so that when you open it, your thread is like through the middle of the circle. It's pretty centered. Okay, from here, I'm gonna go out to the edge and go through like that, very close to the edge, like as close as you can get without pulling through the fabric, and pull it through. And it's gonna like naturally pull in this side like this. I just like crease it, and then you're gonna turn it so that you're pointing upward at the crease. Take your needle and like on the fold, like poke it through right in the middle of the fold. And then when you pull it through again, hang on, my thread's all messed up. There we go. It's gonna pull down naturally this corner too, like that. And then you're gonna do the same again, up on this crease. Went through the crease, pulls it down, crease it off here. Sorry if this is like the worst tutorial ever. It's like much harder to show than I was thinking. Okay. And you just keep going around like that. So like poke it through on the crease, pull it through, it's gonna pull your fabric down, crease it again, and you go all the way around until you get to the point where it's gonna bring it into a point here. And if you've done this perfectly on the crease all the way around on the fold, it will be perfectly even. So like when you get to the end, you'll have this perfect point. And then for this, you want to just put it right through the top of the point. Not on the crease, just through the top of the point to really like make it solid. And then when you pull that through, it will pull that point in, and it's a hexagon. And then from here, I've seen a few ways of like anchoring it, but I just like to like basically just tack it down in there. So I like go through a couple of the different center spots. I'll show you in just a sec. So I just went through like a couple times and just put a couple stitches in there, and then I go through again and I knot it. Usually just once, sometimes twice, but usually just once. And then snip off the end here. And there you have it. And you'll see there's like a teeny little thread in the front here, and that's just where we went through at the beginning. But it's not super noticeable, and like you're gonna quilt over all of this on the big quilt at the end, so it's not really gonna be noticeable. I just used white for every single one of these. Yeah, so now we have a hexagon, and I'm gonna repeat this and do like 18 of them for all 3 of these patterns. So yeah, that's my quilt project. Just wanted to keep you guys up to date on the little projects I've been doing for myself, my little craft stuff. Again, it's been going on for a year, so who knows when the next update will be. But once I get to a different stage in the quilting process and have something else to show, I will. Hope you've enjoyed this terrible tutorial. So it's after dinner, and I'm outside because we're gonna go on an egg hunt. So we have 2 chickens, our 2 Easter eggers, who mysteriously are not laying anymore, even though they had been very consistently, and our other 2 are. Our 2 Orpingtons are laying fine. For some reason, the Easter eggers, we haven't had any eggs. So we have a suspicion that the eggs are being laid somewhere in the yard. So I am gonna go and hunt around. Brandon just came out and he looked and he couldn't find anything. And so I'm gonna hunt around, and I thought I'd bring you with me. Okay, first place I'm gonna look is this hole in the ground in this area by the tree. They're not really using this one anymore though. All the debris in it. Let's see if we're like seeing anything in the tree. I don't see anything. We're in the process of cutting this way back because, believe it or not, where those bigger branches in the middle are where this started when we bought the house, and it had grown out to here. All of these little shoots. So Brandon's been clearing it to take some of the yard back, and I think I'm gonna plant some wildflowers, like a mix of them all around this lilac. I love this lilac. Oh, hi. Miss Sophia, can you show me where the heck you're laying your eggs? Yeah? You hiding them somewhere? You wanna show me? There's the other culprit. Let's walk along here. I mean, there's so many places in this yard that they could be laying. I mean, we've got this whole perimeter with all of this nice soft grass that they could easily be laying eggs, but neither of us have noticed anything. Here's our blueberry bush that is budding, so that's exciting. I mean, I don't see anything. They both lay like light blue green eggs, and they stick right out. So it's not like they're brown and they're gonna be like camouflaged. Hi, you guys just all following me? Hi. I'm trying to find eggs. It's very nice out. In comparison to the rest of the day, it was pretty cold today with the wind again. We were hoping for warmer weather. Let's see over here. This area back here is a mess. I don't see anything back here. See, the problem is they sometimes go down in like these little swampy areas on the side here. And if they're laying down there, then there's not much I can really do. This is my old pool from when I was a kid that Teddy's gonna use. He used it last summer too. It looks brand new. It's so crazy. The color is like just as vibrant. But there's tires in it because it kept blowing away in the winds when we were having all these crazy winter storms. Yeah, I don't see anything over here. My daffodils are up. They're so pretty. And we've got other stuff that's gonna be blooming also. Look at these things. To me, these look like succulents, but like I know they're not succulents, or maybe they are. What are these? Does anyone know? Let me know. Okay, Okay, now we're coming around this side of the house. There's no sign of any eggs. I guess they're not laying. I don't know if I believe that. It's very strange for sure. We're hoping they're not egg bound, but I think that'd be really coincidental if they were both egg bound at the same time. We've never had a chicken be egg bound before. If you're wondering, that's like when they can't lay, the egg gets stuck. Never had that happen, so fingers crossed it's not that, because that can be really dangerous for them. Good morning. I am doing some meal prep, or some breakfast prep, I should say, this morning. And I thought I would show you what I'm doing. I am following a recipe that Brandon actually found on TikTok to make these loaded sausage and cheese waffles. And so I figured I would make them today for like brunch, and then any leftover I'm going to freeze for Teddy's breakfast. And we're gonna cross our fingers that he likes them, and if not, I guess Brandon can eat them. But yeah, I'm just browning the sausage over here, and then I'm gonna be making the waffle batter over here and getting the little Mickey waffle maker out. We actually have two, so maybe I'll get both out so I can cook two at the same time. I've never made these before, so who knows how they're actually gonna come out. So we get to find out together. That's fun. So this is just Hungry Jack mix. So you don't need anything but water for it, which I usually use ones that use eggs because we always have eggs. But for this recipe, I figure it's just easier to do this kind because there's so much else going into it. This was 2 cups of mix and then 1.5 cups of water. And I'm just whisking it. And it's pretty thin, but we're adding like a bunch of stuff. So there it is. I need to go and get Teddy because I can hear him upstairs. I think he just woke up from his nap. And Brandon actually just like went to the dump, so he should actually be back momentarily. So I might be able to wait till he gets back and have Brandon go get him. Here is the sausage added. I tried to get it in small pieces because they're going in the waffle and I didn't want them to be like these big chunks, but okay. And then you're doing like a cup of cheese. So I have triple cheddar here. Ches. Make sure you get all your cheese out of there. It's valuable. And then you're supposed to do a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, which like sounds kind of weird, but if you think about it, I guess like isn't like a McGriddle like that with the syrup in it in the sausage? I don't know. I guess it would make it like a maple sausage. So I guess that makes sense. So I'm gonna go get that. We have the Butternut Mountain Farm one. This is it. And it's in like a squeeze bottle, like ketchup bottle, which is kind of fun. And actually way less mess than the traditional syrup bottle. So I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know if I'm okay with using all of this though. Kind of hurts my heart because it's kind of expensive. Yo. That just seems weird, but I mean, it's all breakfast flavor, so I should probably be heating up my waffle irons while I'm doing this. We have 2, so we have the red and the black one. And one I got from Dollar General. I think it was the red one. And then we got the black for Christmas one year without my mother-in-law realizing we already had one. So it was kind of funny though, because she got us the other color. But yeah, so we've got 2. I'm going to heat up 2 and we'll make 2 Mickey waffles at the same time. This is what it looks like all mixed together. This is going to make like a lot of waffles. It said 12 on the box, but I think that's 12 regular waffles. So we very well may be making 24 mini waffles today. All right, here goes nothing. Happy Sunday! It's Bill's Pizza and Pier Fries Day. We are driving down and it's pouring right now. It didn't say it was gonna rain. We are driving through kind of, actually, maybe it's letting up. Is it letting up? Yeah. We're hoping that this passes by the time we get down there, or at least like slows up or whatever. But we're driving like currently into Portland right now, and so far it is not letting up. Whoa. Whoa. Traffic. We're gonna get our pizza and we're gonna take our annual selfie with the pizza. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see that every single year. And yeah, it's year 9. Year 9. And this is Teddy's first year that he can actually have the Bill's Pizza and Pier fries. So that is so exciting. He's taking a good power nap in the back there right now. And he'll be ready to have the pizza when he wakes up.
Now hiring all positions. Oh.
What did we get? Fries. Hungry? All right, we got our pizza. We just went and saw my mom, and now we are headed to a consignment store down here near her house that has a lot of really nice stuff because she lives in a nice little suburb of Portland, and so they tend to have a lot of like really name brand things. So whenever we're down this way, I like to go there. So we're going in hopes of finding Teddy some muck boots and maybe some sandals and maybe just some stuff for summer, clothing wise and stuff. I'm just gonna hunt real quick, look at some toys, you know, and then we're heading home. All right, we just left the consignment store, so I thought I'd do a quick little haul of everything. So the first thing we got were these little sandals. They are stride rights, and they are basically brand new. So that's awesome, because we were looking for closed-toe sandals like this for him. And we also got him a little, that's him in the bag, as you can hear. We got him this little Maine sweatshirt. It's pretty thin. I think it'll be good for summer nights. And then we also got him, she like put the clothes in it, this little LO Bean quarter zip, which Brandon and I personally own probably 3 or 4 of these each. So this is super cute. Bless you. And then we also got him a couple of flannels. One second. So this is the first flannel, and this is 2T, so this will fit him in the fall, and I just couldn't resist. I love the colors. This was Old Navy. It was pretty affordable. I believe it was like $6. Super cute. And then we also got him this one, which is Land's End. And I like this one. It has a hood. So again, perfect for fall or even just like a cool summer night in like the late summer. He can wear these. So a pretty good little haul overall. So that is gonna do it for spring things. I hope you guys have enjoyed the past couple of weekends with us. We definitely accomplished quite a few things. Sorry, you can hear Teddy in the background. He likes to hear his own voice.
Just wants to be part of the vlog.
He wants to be a part of the conversation. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for all things lifestyle, homemaking, a little bit of parenting here and there, all that stuff. And make sure you comment down below, what are you most excited for this coming spring? What have you been doing for projects at your house? You know, what do you have upcoming? Stay tuned. I'm hoping to put out a closet, spring and summer closet kind of makeover video in the coming weeks, hopefully the next couple weeks. And then after that, we will be moving into some fun summer home renovation type of projects. Oh my God. So if all of that interests you, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. We're gonna go because our son will not stop yelling. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.